Hello and welcome to another A Starter G briefing. Yes, it's the drafting framework for school inspection from Ofsted, and this comes into effect from January 2012. Interesting document and helps clarify a lot of thinking and a lot of ideas that have been flying around the coalition and Ofsted of late. So it's a good thing to have a look at and a read. Not a complicated document. Every teacher should have one. Every teacher should have a flick through over the Christmas vacation and see what you can find in there. We're going to have a look at a few things, and we're going to have a look at most of the criteria that are in it, and also we'll put something together about Ofsted inspections on the whole. For those of you outside the UK, Ofsted are the government's inspection regime organisation, and they are charged with inspecting the quality of all services to do with education, including children's services, childcare, and so on and so forth, all schools and all colleges. And so this is their rules that they're laying down how they are going to do it and what are the things that they are particularly looking at in their forthcoming years. So in here there is the message from the government, always the same message. It's all about the quality of teaching. Everything they seem to say is about the quality of teaching. I don't know whether they're saying that for the teachers or for schools' benefit or for the voters' benefit, to say that the condemns are all about the quality of teaching and how great that is. They talk about it all the time. So we're going to look at the 11 criteria that are in this document that are under the section the quality of teaching. We'll have a look at them. This post we'll have a look at the first 6, and then I'll do another post where we'll look at the others as well. So we'll get through all of them, and then we'll do more on A Starter G to try and understand what they all mean. But let's have a look at them, and I don't think they're going to be that complicated. So, number 1, the extent to which teachers' expectations, I am reading this, reflected in their teaching and planning, including curriculum planning, are sufficiently high to extend the previous knowledge, skills and understanding of all pupils in a range of lessons and activities over time. What that comes down to is basically, are you actually really grasping how far your learners can go and pushing them as far as you possibly can? Are your plans, are your expectations sufficiently great to demand a high level of achievement from your pupils? In other words, your lessons are all about pushing and making sure that you are pushing your learners forward, not just killing time, not just playing the DVD at Christmas, not just sort of doing simple kind of stuff. It's about making sure that your teaching skills recognise how far all the learners can go and making sure that you do push them as far as they can go. Number 2, how well teaching enables pupils to develop skills in reading, writing, communication and mathematics. Now that, you might think, oh, that's all primary school, but actually that's something that's quite stark, isn't it? How well teaching enables pupils to develop skills. So all of our teaching, all of the work that we do across the full age ranges have got to look at trying to stretch and develop the skills in reading, writing, communication and mathematics. That's worth thinking. Are they going to ask us to map that in our lesson plans in years to come? Are we going to have departmental strategies for reading, writing, communication and mathematics across all subjects, across all key stages, all ranges? Something to look at. The extent to which well-judged and effective teaching strategies successfully engage pupils in their learning. We've spoken at length already on A Starter G about engaging pupils and what that actually means. What does that look like? Because Ofsted aren't very clear on sometimes, in the old system certainly not very clear on what engage looks like. Some people thought engaged was sat down reading a book. That was engaged. In PE, of course, engaged is running around, but are they all running around engaged in the sport, or are they running around for running around's sake? So this is about engagement. We'll have to do some work on engagement. Number 4, the extent to which teachers secure high quality learning by setting challenging tasks that are matched to pupils' specific learning needs. Individual learning, this is, isn't it? It's about making sure that you are well differentiated in your lessons and that every pupil has got something to challenge them and to progress them. Well differentiated lessons across the entire range of the class, making sure that you've got that worked out in your lessons, in your lesson planning. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How will pupils understand how to improve their learning as a result of frequent, detailed and accurate feedback from teachers following assessment of their learning? So this is assessment for learning enshrined in the Ofsted inspection. Assessment for learning is a required strategy for good teaching. So assessment for learning definitely going to be something that you'll have to focus on in school. And number 6, the last one for this post, the extent to which teachers' questioning and use of discussion promote learning. And again, the questioning thing is about that, isn't it? It's about assessment for learning, about making sure that you've come out with the right question at the right time to ensure the learner is on track and progressing and knows what they need to do. Good teachers all do that, and it's good to see, you know, questioning and the use of discussion. Discussion is something that I really happily see that in the criteria. So there's the first 6. Starting to get a flavour of what the Ofsted are looking for. Well, we'll have a look at all of them in a bit more detail, and we'll leave it there for today. But we'll have a look at the other remaining criteria in the next post, and then we'll do some more work on it. Thank you very much.